Not the way I wanted to start this live, but whatever, here we are. Okay, I think I've got things set up that it won't fall this time. So, talk about an entrance. I am Miriam Pop, owner of Vibrant Lifestyle Coaching, and I am your spiritual wellness guide. I guide overworked, overstressed women on a mission back to their intuitive guidance so that way they can make those big, bold, empowered, aligned decisions in their lives that'll help take them to the next level, right? So give me a second here. I'm gonna get this live chat shared out to my Facebook group, Unlock Your Magic. And I'm probably gonna try to share it on my personal account too. Let's get some people over here to hang out with us, right? So let's see if we can get this going. So this week we have been diving into, or I should say, this live series has been all about burnout. You know, I've titled it, Are You on the Road to Burnout? We have been talking about various symptoms, ways to navigate all of this, and it's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it and caught some nuggets that have led to some aha moments, right? So if we give you a quick recap while my computer gets its whole life over here, right? Monday, we talked about getting that support, right? So if you're in a place where you just can't do it all anymore, why try, right? Get the support you deserve. You don't have to be out here doing the most on your own, burning yourself out, right? Get that support. And you know, it was one of the replay viewers. Hey, if you're a replay viewer, hi. Say what's up. I'd like to chat with you too. But it was one of the replay viewers from our first day who brought up the fact that, you know, vulnerability, to ask for support requires us to be vulnerable to a certain extent. And we have not always been taught that vulnerability is a sign of strength, right? And so I'm here to say yes. Okay, it takes strength to be vulnerable. So don't beat yourself up, right? If you think that, oh my God, if I ask for support, I'm going to be seen as weak. Those people who see you as weak are probably not the right people for you. Okay. I said that. I did. I said it. Yesterday, we dove into overthinking, right? Spending too much time thinking, not enough time doing, and how that in itself burns a lot of energy, right? And we talked about some symptoms being moody, right? Being moody and not knowing why, right? That's one of our symptoms of that we're headed towards burnout. So today I wanted to check you as far as where are you focusing, right? Where's your focus? Where are you pouring your energy into? Do we have a lack mindset, right? Are we focused on all the things that aren't going right? Or are we taking the time to acknowledge that, you know, there's some good shit happening in my life, right? So let's dive into some of the signs of burnout, right? I got my notes here. So some signs of burnout could be that life isn't motivating you anymore. Is that you? Are you one of those people? Another sign is that your thoughts are always negative, right? So no matter what happens in your world, maybe you're a little miserable Marge out here, and no matter what happens, you have found a way to be negative or find the negative in the situation. Is that you? I got two more here. Are you neglecting your own needs, right? Are you not taking care of yourself? I know this happens to be a big one, and almost every story I've shared during this live series has called back to that, right? As far as, are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of yourself as deeply and as fully as you deserve? And our last sign of burnout is denial of your emerging problems. Are you sitting in a room and it's up in flames and you're just sitting there like, no, it's okay. Everything's okay. Things are fine. It's all right. Is that you? Is it? Because if it is you, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're watching this. I'm glad you're hanging out with me. I'm glad you're checking the replay, whatever it may be. But if you have found yourself in some of those signs that I just laid down, let's talk about it. Let's get into it, right? Let me take a little sip here. So, what we're going to dive into now is what I started to mention earlier, focusing on all the lack, right? If we are focusing on all the negativity, if we are focusing on all the ways we don't have what we want, we're just spinning our wheels. It was one of our viewers yesterday who said the hamster wheel, and I was like, yes, that's it. We're just sitting there, that hamster, just pedaling away, right? And we're not getting anywhere fast. So really check your focus. What is it that you're focusing on? If you're just sitting here creating a case for why you don't have all the things that you deserve, all the things that you want, but not actually getting into the doing, like we talked about yesterday, what is really up? What's really going on, right? It's time to take a look at what do you need to help motivate you? What do you need to help get you going, right? And so I tried to create this live series so that everything would fall back onto itself, right? Everything would be connected. So if you're in that place where you don't have the motivation, if you're in that place where you don't have the focus, if you're in that place where you just can't get your mindset in the right place, call in support, right? Get whatever support it is you need. I'm not saying you have to hire me. You could if you wanted to. But you know what? You might have other avenues, other people in your world who are there to hold you down, right? To support you. Maybe it's that best friend who's been with you from day one, right? And always cheering you on. Maybe it's your partner. Maybe it's different family members. Whatever it is, get it in your life. Really take a look at what you're focusing on. And if it's not taking you where you want to be, it's time to get what you need. You are worthy of that. You deserve that. I know one thing that I've worked a lot, I had one client earlier in the year that we worked on this a lot. No matter when she would tell me, no matter what story it was that she would tell me about her past or her present reality, it was always these pain points that she kept recycling, these pain points that she stayed stuck on, right? And it didn't matter that this was a pain point that had been resolved 5 years ago. She was still there, keeping it alive with her focus, right? So is that you? Do you find yourself there? Are you recycling and reliving old stories that don't have any weight in your life right now? Is that you? Is it you? Let me know. Let me know, is that you? So it's the kind of thing where every time we were in a session working together, I'd constantly have to remind her, that's not where you are anymore. That's not even where you're headed, right? So keep your eyes, keep your focus on where you're trying to go, not what's missing, not where you've been, right? Because all of those are distractions. All of those are distractions that aren't helping you get where you want to be, right? So focus on where you're headed. Focus on what is working and how to expand on that, how to build onto that. That's really the big message I have for you today, right? So this week we've been diving into burnout. It's been all about burnout, the signs, and how you can possibly open your mind to doing things a little differently. So I hope this week has spoken to you. I hope it's triggered something within you that makes you say, yes, I'm ready to do something different. Because we got a new year coming up, right? So why wait? Why wait for 2019? Or why wait for that next big shift in your life? Create the shift now. Change things up now. You are completely worthy and capable. I believe in you, okay? So that's what I got for you guys today. Like I said at the beginning, I'm Miriam Pop, owner of Vibrant Lifestyle Coaching, and I guide overworked, overstressed women on a mission back to their intuitive guidance. That way they can make the big decisions in their life that help them level up and get to that place they want to be in, right? So I'll be back next week with a whole new live series. These live chats this week will be coming down between tomorrow and Sunday. So if you didn't catch the first two, go back and check it out, right? It's all going to become exclusive content for my group program. So if you want to see this again, you should probably join one of my group programs. So yeah, you guys have a great evening, an amazing weekend, and check your focus. Where are you focusing in your life?